it's just like any other disease. You know, if they had cancer or diabetes, you'd want to help your child. So definitely research, ask questions, look into things, and see how best you can help them, whether it's through a support group or counseling. You know.
A lot of my friends here say that their families won't even give them the time of day, and that hurts them. But it's mainly because the family members don't understand anything about PTSD. So if the families can become more knowledgeable, then it'll be easier for them to sit down and talk to the veteran.
My family was scared to ask those questions because they knew where I was at, and so, you know, I think they were afraid of the answers that they might get. We talk about it now, but you know, then when I got out of the military is when I needed to talk about it. Don't be afraid to ask about it, because it's not going to be, for me, it's not a negative response when people ever ask me about that. I have nieces and nephews, you know, little ones asking me, "Oh, you were in the military, what did you do?" You know, and I don't have any problem talking about it. I don't go into detail about certain things, and not because I don't want to trigger anything like that. It's just, you know, kids don't need to know about things like that. You know, even parents sometimes you don't want to harshen your parents on things that you've seen and done, and so, you know, you just don't talk about that. You know, yeah, I shot some people. Yeah, that's what happened. Unfortunately, that's where it stays.
But first, he has to realize that he needs to talk, and then you have to put him in a safe environment. But if you notice that your loved one, he or she, is getting edgy or is getting angry, that you're pushing too hard, maybe today's not a good time to talk about something, or whatever you're talking about is they're relating something else to it.
They were supportive when I had bad days. You know, they didn't fight with me. They didn't overly try to push me, and they kind of walked with me. If I didn't want to go do something, leave her alone, you know? But they will always kind of still have that encouragement, like, you know, they'll walk around the house humming one of the songs I made. And like, "Remember when you made this? This was really cool." Kind of, not you should go make something, but kind of just making me think about it, like, you know, you can do this stuff. This stuff made you happy.
We don't always see it manifested the same way. And it's important to understand that there are going to be differences, and to kind of start from that point and realize that, you know, patience is going to help you get to where you need to be in order to be able to communicate with that person and be able to really make a connection with them once again. And it's going to take time. It took time and trauma to set that in place, and it's going to take time and healing to bring back out the person that they are.
Now, if you guys got another, you know, a loved one, your son or your brother, or, you know, your grandson or whoever it might be, understand that one of the things is they don't want to let you down. It's all because of you. They wanted to come home, and now they're frustrated that, you know, they're a little bit different. You know, so bear with them. Don't be hard on them. Let them do it at their own pace. And if you're worried about them, get to the VA, talk to one of the PTSD type of doctors there. Talk to them, and they'll work with you to help your loved one. That's what I say, and I say be there for them. Because when they were overseas, they were out in that desert, they were in them mountains, that's all they thought about was coming back home to you. If they came home damaged without a leg or an arm or an eye, they feel bad because they're coming home to you and they think they're messed up and they think they let you down. So don't let them down, please.